Hi, welcome back to Mouse People. I am so glad that you could join me today because I've been tagged. So today's video is a special video about Get to Know You. It is a Disney YouTuber tag. So grab some hot tea and let's get to know each other. All right, so today's tag was started by Cinderella Loves Disney and also Wrestling with Disney. So those are two really fun YouTubers that you probably want to check out. So they started this tag with questions about getting to know you. And I was tagged by Mariah from Mariah's Whole New World. So definitely check Mariah out as well. And thank you for the tag. And let's get started with the questions. So there are a list of 15 questions and they are all about Disney and YouTube. And of course I couldn't do a Getting to Know You without Mickey Mouse. So he is here to join me. So the first question that we start with is, when did you start your YouTube channel? Well, my YouTube channel is pretty new. I started in January of this year, January of 2019. So I'm a green YouTuber, very new to it. And I'm learning a lot and very appreciative of all the YouTubers out there who have answered questions and helped. And so it's pretty new for me. Question number 2, when did your love of Disney start? Well, my love of Disney really started more recently than probably a lot of YouTubers and probably a lot of you joining me today. I was an adult when Disney really grabbed me. So we decided, my husband Brian and I decided to take Noah and Abe to Walt Disney World for a family vacation. We hadn't really done many family vacations, and so this just sounded like, wow, like the ultimate. So we planned a trip and we were able to go out just for a few nights, and we went to Magic Kingdom, and I was just excited and planning, and I thought, if I can just go to Magic Kingdom, I just don't really even know what to expect. And we got there, you know, we were gonna do rope drop, and the welcome show started when it was still out front, and all the characters arrived on the train and they're waving and I'm waving and crying, and there's Mickey Mouse, and it was just amazing. I'm watching my boys and they're here at Disney and my husband's here with us at Disney and we're together as a family, and it just was so amazing. So that moment is probably what started my true love for Disney, and it became a very special place for our family. So that was pretty recent. That was in July of 2014. So we have made up for a lost time with traveling to Disney and loving Disney. So question number 3, what inspired you to start sharing your love of Disney on a YouTube channel? Well, I have been watching Disney YouTubes for a long time, and well over a year, and I try to keep up with all of my favorites, and I especially like to do it while I'm doing laundry or doing, you know, tasks that you can kind of multitask with. And my husband noticed it, that I was always watching them, and said, you should start your own YouTube. And I was like, no way. And the more I started thinking about it, I was like, well, if I did start my own YouTube, I would like to do this on it and this on it and this on it. And I kept thinking of more ideas, and I kept thinking of backgrounds. And so the more I thought of it, the more I could visualize it. And I don't really like to see like pictures of myself or see myself on camera. So that was kind of something I wasn't interested in, but I just kind of put that aside and realized that we're all human, and some days we look better than others. And so that's how it started, is just the excitement of Disney and having a husband who believed in me. He is also making things happen with some of the, well, all of the editing and research the camera equipment and everything, so we have a nice professional setup. So it is definitely a team effort. Okay, so question number 4. Oops, hold on, my phone here. Okay, question number 4. What are your favorite Disney topics, like Disney films, Disney parks, Disney collection items, etc.? Well, my favorite is traveling to Walt Disney World. I love learning about the different resorts. I really enjoy the different parks. They are amazing. I also really enjoy learning about some of the other parks. I would love to get to go to Disneyland and take our family and explore a little bit more of there. I really also enjoy learning about the history of Walt Disney World and Walt Disney himself. And I also really do like the merchandise. I think that's a really fun way to incorporate it into our lives. So those are some of the things that I like. Of course, I also enjoy Disney movies, and that's a fun thing for our family as well. So there really isn't much that I don't like. So we enjoy all aspects of it. All right, so number 5, if you could meet one Disney YouTuber, who would it be? Oh my goodness, who wouldn't it be? Well, I did have the opportunity so far to meet Dana, the Mouse Diva. We were there at the same time in Walt Disney World and at the Moonlight Madness event, and we ended up riding on the bus at the same time, so I loved getting just a few minutes to talk to her. And I also got to meet Kyle Pello and JoJo from JoJo's World, and they were wonderful and so nice. You have to check everybody's out, the Mouse Diva and JoJo's World and Kyle Pello. Those are have been some great experiences. I would also love to meet in person Melissa from Pixie Dust and Peaches and Mitzi from Bells of Cotton. I would love to meet the whole Diz Unplugged crew. I really enjoy watching Rhino and Pete and Craig and just all of them. I just learn a lot, and I just feel like you feel like you know someone when you're watching them and you share things in common. I would also really enjoy meeting Becca, Disney Kitty. I would love to meet Kate, Princess Minnie, in person as well. I would love to get to see Robin from Oh Hello Robin in person. Karen from Karen's USA Adventures. I think that would be a lot of laughs in person. And I would really love to meet Abby and Hope from the Disney Sisters. And of course, all of our Disney YouTubing friends and Mariah. And it would just be great to meet everyone at some point. Hopefully trips will align and opportunities will present themselves. Okay, so question number 6 is, what do your loved ones think of your love for Disney? They're on board. My immediate family, with my husband Brian and Noah and Abraham, they also enjoy Disney. And I think that's one of the things that I do love about it, is that we can enjoy it as a family. It's something that we can kind of bond with together, whether it's planning trips and being away together, riding rides together when we're at the parks. We enjoy the movies when we're home, and then we like to have like our Disney popcorn buckets and little touches like that while we watch the movies. So my immediate family also loves Disney, and so they enjoy that we can all have that together. All right, number 7, what is your earliest Disney memory? Well, as I said, I didn't go to the parks until I was an adult. As a child, I do remember going to one of the local parks, and they had an outdoor movie night, and they were showing The Rescuers. And I just remember them putting that diamond gem inside the teddy bear, and I just was like, whoa, and Bernard and Bianca and Evan Rood and all of the amazing characters. So I just remember watching it and it being like kind of cozy and outside, and that's probably the first memory I have of watching a Disney movie and connecting that it was something Disney. And also on Sundays when they had the, I don't know the name of it, but on Sundays they would have like the Disney television show, So What? World of Disney or something. And so that was something that I look forward to watching. And it was, Sunday nights can be hard because you have to go back to school and everything on Mondays. So it gave me something to look forward to and make sure I had my clothes ready and everything ready so that I would be able to sit down and watch the Disney programming that came on Sunday nights. So I really enjoyed that. So that's some of my earliest memories. All right. Number 8, who is your favorite Disney villain, Disney princess, and overall Disney character? Favorite Disney villain? Probably Maleficent. I really enjoyed the movie, and she's just a fascinating character. I'm not overly into villains. I do enjoy seeing how they, you know, interact and play out in the movies and everything. I'm not a specific like villain collector. And I also think that Gaston is pretty funny. I love Beauty and the Beast, and just his, you know, high self-regard is pretty funny, and his antlers and his decorating, and I don't know, it just cracks me up. So that's another villain that is probably on my favorites list. Okay, favorite Disney princess. Kind of like the villains, I'm not an, you know, over the top like princess collector. I do like Snow White. I think I like her for a couple reasons. One is because she is like the original first full-length animated featured movie that Walt Disney created, so I like that connection. And I also like that she just is kind and has her woodland friends and the animals. I just like that, so I think that's a neat connection. And overall Disney character, right here, Mickey Mouse. Mickey is definitely my favorite. As you can see, this guy's a well-loved Disney plush. So Mickey Mouse is my favorite. He just kind of embodies Disney. And I really want to say Walt Disney is my favorite character because Walt created Mickey Mouse, and they say that Mickey Mouse was Walt's kind of his alter ego, and I really like that. I think that's pretty special. I like Mickey's optimism, and that he just brings kind of some happiness and kindness to the world. I like that. Okay, number 9. What Disney character do you think you relate to the most? Kind of going along those same lines as Mickey Mouse, because again, I like the smile, the positivity, and the optimism, and I think it's kind of neat that he's known, you know, throughout the world, you know, kind of recognizable. And again, the connection with Walt. I love that Walt himself, although he was an adult and he was, you know, a professional adult and a husband and a father, he made it okay and acceptable to enjoy theme parks and rides and wanting to do fun stuff. You know, you have to, you don't have to kind of grow up. You can still enjoy things. And I have a pin of Walt Disney, and he has a pile of Mickey Mouse plush all around him. And I just think it's so cool because you have this adult, successful man, and he still has that smile and that love for something as simple as the stuffed animals and the plush. And I like that. There's a picture in the Wilderness Lodge in the DVC section, you know, for Boulder Ridge, and it shows Walt Disney. I think he's riding on the front of the train, and he has like a Mickey Mouse plush, and it's like a framed print in that area where there's like chess. And I just really love that. I love that he can be an adult, but yet still have that quality where he appreciates the things that, you know, bring happiness. And so I don't know, I really like that. I think that Walt had a lot of struggles in his life, but he kept persevering and overcame much. I also like that he says that it's kind of fun to do the impossible, because in my life and in our family, we've said, you know, with God, all things are possible. And there's a lot of parallels in those two. They go together well. And we've had a lot of amazing blessings in our life. And so I can really relate to Walt Disney making, you know, his own dreams come true and continuing to do things even when people said he couldn't. So Walt Disney and Mickey Mouse is who I relate to the most. Okay, the next question is number 10. Do you share your love of Disney outside of the YouTube community? Yes, I do. Well, I don't shove it on people. I just have it myself, and then if people come and make comments on it, then it's a nice way to have a pleasant conversation. For example, I like to carry my Disney purses, my Disney bags, and I get stopped frequently, or people ask me questions often about the bags, and that's nice when you're just waiting in line at a store, or walking through the grocery store and someone smiles and says, "Oh, I like your bag, I like Mickey Mouse," or something like that. It's just kind of nice to have a little positive interaction. Daily life for work, I am usually wearing a piece of Disney jewelry, and so some of my coworkers will look for my hidden Mickeys each day, whether they're on a piece of jewelry or in clothes. It's like a pattern hidden within a shirt or something like that. So I think that's a fun way to incorporate some Disney in daily life. Okay, number 11. How has the overall experience of being a Disney YouTuber been thus far? Well, I am still very new at being a Disney YouTuber, and so far I love it. It is a lot of work and a lot of hours that you put into it, from the planning to the actual time spent filming, to editing, to posting, to interacting and talking in comments. And then I've also tried to do some of the Instagramming, because it seems to kind of to go in with that. You definitely have to make time for all of those things, and it can be a challenge sometimes. I am a wife and a mom of 2 boys, and I also work full-time, so you definitely have to plan and be very efficient. So I have really enjoyed being able to share all this exciting stuff about Disney and our trips. And I've really enjoyed all the connections that I've been making with other Disney YouTubers and with subscribers. And that's kind of one of the main reasons that I wanted to, is to just have that connection with other people. So I've really enjoyed it so far, and am really glad that we started this YouTube channel. Question number 12. What do your loved ones think about being on YouTube? As I mentioned, my husband, it was his initial idea, and since he had me do it, I've been roping him into it too, so I'm enjoying that. At first, Noah and Abe, I think, were a little hesitant, like, are you gonna embarrass us, or are people gonna know? Are we gonna look funny or be embarrassed when we come on it? And now that they've kind of been on it and have experienced it a little more, I think they've gotten pretty comfortable with it. I think once in a while you don't want, as 10-year-olds, don't want to have attention drawn to you when you have a video camera out somewhere. But they're really good, and they're very supportive of it, and they get excited to help and to participate. So I'm very blessed to have all of their support. Number 13. How has YouTubing about Disney helped to bring Disney magic into your life? I would say for the biggest thing has been the connections with other people, the connections with you, and the connections with other people that are YouTubing, and having a reason to talk in the parks when someone comes up to us or asks about the YouTube channel, and that's been really the neatest thing, is just making those connections and making new friendships through it. Okay. All right. We're down to 2 more questions. Number 14. What are your other passions outside of Disney and YouTube? I don't understand the question. Is there something besides Disney? No, I'm just kidding. My biggest passion is my faith, and just being thankful for everything and having that. My husband and our marriage and our boys. So since we do have kind of young boys, a lot of my focus is on supporting them as they grow. So I am happy to listen to and take them to piano lessons and running club and all of their activities. I do like physical activity, like we've done a lot of running as a family, and just staying healthy, trying to eat healthy. Those are some of the things that we like to do as a family. One of the other things that we enjoy is Harry Potter. We are Harry Potter fans and working our way through the books, and we've watched the movies. And we also love movies. We love to do movie nights and have been going to the movie theater a little more often than we ever have. It's just something that we're just more appreciative of, the art form of, you know, getting that little like mini vacation and being transported, and the amazement of how the stories all interconnect, and the cinematography with the music, and everything has been really neat. We've just kind of appreciated that more lately. One of the other passions I have is animals. We have 3 dogs who I just adore, and I really have a heart for all animals. We used to have a farm, and I'd be happy to tell you more about that another time, but we have had, our farm had animals. We had Percheron draft horses, we had beef cows, chickens, goats, llamas, we had alpacas. So I just enjoy being around animals, learning their personalities, learning just everything about their behaviors and stuff. So animals are something I love. And another thing that is fun is our family, we used to camp, but we've traded in the camping for boating, which Brian and I had done many years back previously, so it's not our first time doing this. But so we are enjoying boating and water sports like tubing and wake surfing and things. So those are some of the other activities and passions that I have. Okay, last question. What is your biggest dream for your channel? My biggest dream has come true, to have the channel and to be able to connect and make new friendships. So I just would like to continue those friendships and continue new friendships, and continuing to grow as a YouTuber with content and new experiences, and bringing some of that Disney smiles and Disney excitement to everyone who is interested in it. That's my biggest dream for the YouTube channel. So since this is a tag, then I would like to tag a few people as well. I would like to tag Robin from ohelloRobin. I would also like to tag Johnny and Tim from GaymeBoyz. And I would like to tag Jessica from Jessica Meredith, because I would be very interested to hear each of you answer the questions about this Disney YouTube tag. And if you are interested, I look forward to hearing your answers and learning a little bit more about you. So on that note, it is time to enjoy the rest of our tea and relax and smile and have a great week. Bye!